Max mom go get a fucking pistol, man. She said, I'll be right back. She go get a pistol, lock the doors. Alright, so boom. What I'm about to tell you might sound crazy. Me and my partners got chased by the KKK. And nah, it ain't no joke. This real life. Alright, so the story time starts off with me, Backpack, and Lil Boom. Lil Boom for surely earned that name that night. We was allegedly popping off some crazy Disneyland fireworks at the park that night. On hood, it was so loud that the school right there, the alarm started going off like somebody was breaking into the school or something. That's when we knew we had to shake. Backpack on the scooter, me and Lil Boom walking what seems to be a nice, peaceful neighborhood, right? Wrong. It was quiet, but how that night ended, it was nowhere near peaceful. So we cutting through the neighborhood a few blocks from the next park when a white truck pulls up by the stop sign. Instead of driving off, it creeps up into the intersection and stops. In the middle of that intersection, in that white truck, it was two white dudes. And they were staring. Just staring. Then 3 houses down the way from us, closer to that intersection, the man that comes out of that house is wearing a full white robe and a full white mask with a point on top of it. He just staring at us. Now keep in mind, the 2 men that was in the white truck are still in the middle of the intersection looking at us. This is all happening hella fast. Now the guy with the KKK fit on, he blew a silver whistle. As soon as we heard it, everything got quiet. Movie quiet. All we can hear is high-pitched ringing in our ears. We start booking it. I'm talking about we never ran that fast in our life. We running faster than the homie on the scooter. You hear me? Whole time we all screaming. We can't even hear each other scream, chat. We can't even hear each other scream, bruh. Lil Boom ends up stumbling, almost falling. That's when I turned around to make sure he was all right. Now I'm talking about my chest is tight as fuck, but I couldn't panic in that moment. That's when a homie went by me on the scooter hella fast. The farther we get from them folks, the more we can hear each other scream. You feel me? We was really trying to communicate. As soon as we get far enough to hear each other, I'm yelling, let's go to Mac House, let's go to Mac House. And I'm telling you, bruh, that's my partner. Luckily, he stayed a few blocks away from the situation. We ain't even look back. The truck could have been following us. So boom, we make it to Mac House. We knocking on the door, let us in, let us in, let us in. Banging out that shit. Mac's mama never seen us scared, never seen us timid, no, none of that shit. She let us in immediately. So boom, we finally made it to Mac House. Lil Boom was having a panic attack. Backpack couldn't breathe, man. I had to stay calm, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I couldn't breathe neither, but I had to stay calm. I'm talking to bruh's mom, like telling him what's going on. This is like my second mom for real, you feel me? I call her mom. So as I'm telling the story, right mid-story of what's really going on, we getting chased by this and this happened. Max mom go get a fucking pistol, man. She said, I'll be right back. She go get a pistol, lock the doors. She come downstairs with the pistol. She on the phone with the police, and she's telling me that the police need to talk to somebody who was there. Now, Mac is having a panic attack still, and Backpack is helping Mac, and I'm the only one that is like talking to her and telling her the full story. So she gave me the phone, and when I got the phone, I was like, I'm not good at talking to police. And she was like, you got to. As soon as I got off the phone with the police, I called my mama, man. My mama was in the Bay. She was 2 hours away. But as soon as I told her the story, she heard everything going on in the background, man. I ain't gonna lie. She made it down here so fast. Then Mac's mom ended up calling Mac. And after she called Mac, she ended up calling her other friend, which is a police officer. And she told us it was a black man hung near the park we was headed to. And the real estate folks did not want the story getting out. She said that they was trying to keep it out the news, that if the story went out, it would mess up the image for new buyers. So they was more worried about selling houses than the fact that a black man got lynched. And that's when shit hit me. This wasn't just a crazy night. Nah, it was much deeper than that.